Hi guys, Larissa Tormi is here. Because I didn't broadcast for a while and I didn't do my live show, my music and my story, I'm going to explain before I start streaming full live show. I'm going to explain to you the way I do it and what is it about. As you maybe noticed, I created separate page, separate from my music. I have Larissa Tormi music page, but there is a separate page now, Larissa Tormi Show, where I post everything belong to this show, my music and my story, everything about the artist I'm promoting and I'm helping. So please go and find it, Larissa Tormi Show page, and press like, because this way we are helping independent musicians. And I wasn't on for live for ages because I had a major disaster with computers. My computer got broken, so it took me nearly over the month to sort everything out. But my music and my story show didn't stop. But I changed the concept. So before, you used to have 1 hour show per month where I would interview one artist. And because I have so many requests from artists to be featured on the show, I was trying to figure out how to make it the way that it will work for many people. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you what do I do at the moment. So I have this video show on my online, on my streaming platforms, on the Facebook, on YouTube. I also have a radio show, 1 hour radio show on MKB Independent Radio. Mary Kay Burke, the owner, amazing woman, amazing musician. That goes on once a month. So what I decided to do, because I have a queue of artists who want to be featured, I ask artists to send me a little video filming themselves talking about their story. What I want to be concentrated on the life stories of musicians. So if you want to be actually featured on my show, all you need to do to send me video, small video, not longer than 10 minutes, maximum 10 minutes, where you will tell me what's your name, where are you based, what are you promoting, and at the end tell me the story, something to capture people's attention, my attention. Okay, so if you send me this little video along with 1 or 2 videos, music videos of your songs, you will get the chance to be featured on my show. So that's what's going on my page. I do promote and I share a lot of musicians who send me their stuff, and then the best of them, I pick the video, this 10 minutes video, and I post it. Depends, once a week or once or 2 weeks. So, and then at the end of the month, like, it's all going non-stop as a promotion for these people who has a little videos posted on my page. So after that, at the end of the month, there is a radio show, and all these interviews combined in 1 hour show with more songs added, and it goes on the radio, MKB Independent Radio, as this with the same name, my music and my story. And a week after this, I combine all these videos I received during the month in 1 hour show, which calls monthly edition, my music and my story show. That's what you're going to watch right now. It's July 2021 edition of my music and my story show. So if you are an independent musician and want to be featured, you please send me here on Facebook, just ask my email. If you want my email, it's info@larissatormi.com. Send me a little video, 2 songs. Don't forget about good story you're going to send me, and then you will get a chance to be featured and on my Facebook page, on my YouTube channel, and on my very, very busy Instagram account. Just to remind you, my name is Larissa Tormi, and I am a host of my own video show, My Music and My Story. I am promoting my friends, independent musicians. So now you're all very welcome to watch the show of the month. My name is Larissa Tormi. I'm a singer-songwriter based in Ireland, originally from Russia. And my mission is to introduce you to as many as possible talented musicians in my music and my story show. Today I'm introducing you to Lucas Lu from Germany, who just released his new single, Hey. Hello Lucas, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Lucas Lu. I'm a pop rock artist based in Düsseldorf, Germany, and I'm releasing my debut single, which is called Hey, and I'm, as you can tell, flipping excited about it, because I've waited for this for such a long time. I've prepared this for such a long time, and now I can finally release it and see how it resonates with the audience, if the sound I created and the message I want to share, if it's something that people like, if people want to jump on and be part of this. And yes, like I'm basically, or like my roots are basically in rock music, but as I grew older, also like kind of like my taste changed a little bit, and I became more and more influenced by mainstream pop music, which I also absolutely love. And I kind of like wanted to find like a good balance in my music between like my rock roots and like the pop mainstream stuff, but also like the harder and more heavy stuff, and the singer-songwriter, which I also am. When I write songs, I sit down with my acoustic guitar and just play, and that's how my songs kind of like come into being. But definitely they are in a way like meant for like a bigger stage, and like a band with a drum kit and bass and let's go, some powerful rock music. But when I wrote the new single, and also it is part of an entire EP, when I wrote these songs, I kind of wanted to find a good balance between this rock and the singer-songwriter style, this my roots, and like a modern pop, which I also really like. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out to be, and I'm super excited if people think the same, if the audience thinks the same, and if it resonates well. So looking forward to promote my new single and like sharing it as much as I can, and also looking forward to be live again and playing it for people, with people.
Have a listen to a new single by Lucas Lu, Hey.
I told you everything's okay, but I wasn't really straight. I tried to tuck it all away. I know you lied. You told me everything's alright, but I know the truth you try to hide. Something I'm not supposed to find. Let's face it, erase it. Love is worth the chase. It show me there's love in you. Break open, outspoken, a riot of emotion. Show me that your love is true. Let's face it, erase it. Love is worth the chase. It show me there's love in you. Break open, outspoken, a riot of emotion. Show me that your love is forever and a day, no matter what they say. But I am tired of the lies, of play and seek and hide. I'm begging you tonight. And all the fear aside, give love an honest try. Let's face it, erase it, love is worth the chase. It show me there's love in you. Break open, outspoken, a riot of emotion. Show me that your love is true. Love is true. Love is true. Let's face it, erase it, love is worth the chase. It show me there's love in you. Break open, outspoken, a riot of emotion. Show me that your love is true. Love is true. Your love is true. Oh yeah, your love is true. Oh well, your love is true.
And my story is kind of that I grew up as with a father that is a musician and grew up with a guitar in my hands basically, but also I was crazy for football or soccer, depends on where you come from back then, and I couldn't really decide if I want to be like a big rock star or a big football soccer star, and at some point like I kind of like dropped football, dropped soccer, and the guitar was kind of like, it was, for me, it was more me. It was cooler when I became a teenager. It was like the way to impress the girls. I don't know, like the way to also like kind of like process and express my feelings and everything that was going on. And yeah, so I kind of like always, even as a child, like I wrote songs. I could hardly speak English, but I tried to like take existing lyrics and sing them over like my own chords. And I just started like super early. And I also like, I love playing with other people together. So like my friends would play drums or keys or whatever, and we would build out of kitchenware and whatever we could find. We would build drum sets, and then just like as little kids, basically, we started to try being a rock band and try to get on stage as early as we could, and that's kind of how everything started. And now being here and finally releasing my debut single and EP is, yeah, just crazily exciting for me, and I hope you're gonna like it. So check it out, my new single, Hey.
And the next guest on my show is Eric B. Turner, all the way from United States of America. For over a decade, Eric has left audiences from the USA to Europe captivated by his musical expression and interpretation. Like the late great Ray Charles, Eric has found a unique way to combine the essence of R&B, gospel, blues and funk. I'm inviting you to listen to Eric's latest single, Ain't No Good.
Stop being so thirsty when you know it ain't no good for you. Oh, so thirsty, when you know it ain't no good for you. That's the reason I can sing the blues, because I'm laying somebody's fool. Hey, listen. You walk right by the dollar, chasing after the dime. Hey, you walk right by the dollar. Nice, crisp dollar, chasing after the dime. But at the end of the day, and you just wasted your time. Hey. Diabetic wants sweet food, blood sugar's too high. Chicken wanna hang out with the eagles. Damn, that bird can't fly. You want that food, 'cause you wanna get laid. But the part of them that you can't see is gonna carry you to your grave. Stop, please, please, being so thirsty, when you know it ain't no good for you. That's the reason I can sing the blues, because I'm playing somebody's fool. Come on, help me sing.
Hello, my name is Eric B. Turner. I am a singer, songwriter, a television, movie, and Broadway actor. Here's my story. Originally from Cleveland, Ohio, I was born and raised in church. So gospel music was absolutely a part of the fabric of my life. But not only gospel music, soul music, blues music, funk music, was also key elements of what I listened to growing up. I loved hearing Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles, James Brown, all of the Motown music my dad would listen to day in and day out. What makes me a different artist from the various artists of today is that these legends of music that I grew up under, I later had the opportunity to study under them by singing background for many of them. I had the opportunity to sing background for Aretha Franklin and sing background for Shaka Khan and Gladys Knight. and also legends like Mariah Carey, India.Arie, and many other singers and artists. One of the standout situations, I should say, that really was a pivotal point for my artistry happened with Mariah Carey, who was the last artist that I actually sang background for. She and I were having a conversation, I believe, in a pre-Grammys event here in New York City, and we were sitting on the couch talking, really having a great conversation, and I got caught up into the conversation, and I said to her, yeah, Mariah, because I'm on your level, the world just doesn't know it yet. And then I sat back and I said, oh my God, I can't believe that I said that. I'm so sorry. She said, no, Eric, you are on my level, and you have to believe that first before the world will ever know it. As history will show it, that was the last tour that I actually got to do with her. And she really pushed me out of the nest into the foreground of being a solo artist. I left from being in the background with Mariah to actually being the lead singer for legendary groups such as the Drifters, into being a solo artist that I am now. I have currently released a great chart-topping song called Ain't No Good. I've just now really found my way within the blues genre, and I'm so excited to be touching the hearts and the lives of people all around the world. And I'm excited to be here with you now, and I hope that you take hold to my music. Find me on all digital music platforms. Find me on all social media platforms, Eric B. Turner. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.
That woman, you love her with a thrill, 'cause if you don't, some other man will. You gotta love her with a feeling, gotta love her with a feeling. She shakes all over. When she walks, she makes a blind man see. She makes a tap and talk. You gotta love her with a feeling. Love her with a feeling. Love with a feeling. Oh, I don't love her at all. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alexander, please, come on. Cops took her in. That woman didn't need no bail. She wiggled one time for the judge. The judge put the cops in jail. You gotta love her with a feeling. You gotta love her with
I am introducing you to a singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist from Australia, Sydney, Dom Cotton. He's going to talk about himself in a second and tell you all about his new release and his plans about releasing a new album. And before we start, I'm asking you all, please share this as we are helping an independent musicians. And if you're a musician yourself and want to be featured on this show, please do not hesitate to get in touch. Enjoy.
Hey guys, Dom Cotton here. I'm a singer-songwriter and instrumentalist from Sydney, Australia. I've recently re-entered the world of music, you could say. I did, however, start off my career as a full-time musician until adult life got in the way, and I entered into the property and property development industries, that of which I was heavily involved in until May of last year, until the pandemic first reared its ugly head. My business personally got decimated, as I know it has affected millions of other people as well. Out of all the negatives that COVID has brought about, I believe it's brought about a few positives as well, especially for me personally. It forced me to stop and revisit my old passions, that of which being music. I met a very talented lyricist and poet on social media from the UK. We've collaborated and since written close to 20 songs together, one of which I've just released as my debut single called Get Me Out of Here. I suppose the title speaks for itself in the tumultuous times the world finds itself in. I first started writing the song about 11 years ago for completely different reasons. I parked it because adult life got in the way, and once the pandemic sort of forced us to stop and grounded me personally, I revisited it and the inspiration just came flowing back. So for more information, please check out the link to my YouTube video clip attached, and also the link to my portfolio attached. Enjoy.
Available to all, affordable to all.
It's the great hope.
The clash with us here at the moment, and
Overnight, Minneapolis on fire.
Tens of thousands took to the streets of Mint in defiance, their fear replaced by anger.
Floyd repeatedly told the officers that he could not breathe.
Where do you go? What do you feel? How can you see? Places you know, places you meet, things that you need. Who is it now? Why in this town? How does it seem? Spaces you grow, time as it slows won't let you leave. So get me out of here, break free from the fear. Launch yourself into the stratosphere. Take advice, well, that suffice and give you reprieve. Do you know you're lying? What is your lying? Is it meant to be? Do you beat your chest? Do you compromise and just give in? So get me out of here, break free from the fear. Launch yourself into the stratosphere. Get me out of here.
The next guests on my show are Rafa and Alex, duet from Germany, Way Too Radiant. I'm sure you would love their music. They're very nice people and they write an amazing songs.
Hello everybody!
Hi!
This is Alex.
And Rafaela.
And we are Way Too Radiant. Yes.
Sending prayers to the stars, wishing for some undefined maybe. I close my eyes and wander far. Heaven knows what I will see. I put my fingers on my scars, trying hard to forget what has been. Search the melody of my heart, but I forgot how to sing. What it is, I don't know. Satisfaction seems so far away. My mind just going round and round. Why can't I just slow down? Feel I'm losing control. Blinded, keep on running. Getting lost in thoughts and dreams. I'm still awake. Haven't really been to sleep. I need a break from all these thoughts gone upside down. Feeling tired, when will I finally be home? Sending prayers in my dreams, wishing for some undefined maybe. Open my eyes and wander far. And I know I love what I see. Somehow knew the time would come. All messed up, anticipated sound. Wake up to the radio, playing tunes I still haven't found. Getting lost in thoughts and dreams. I'm still awake. Haven't really been to sleep. I need a break from all these thoughts gone upside down. Feeling tired, when will I finally be home? Home, be home. What it is, I don't know. Satisfaction so far away. Mind just going round and round. Why can't I just slow down? Feel I'm losing control. Blinded, keep on running. Getting lost in thoughts and dreams. I'm still awake. Haven't really been to sleep. I need a break from all these thoughts gone upside down. Feeling tired, when will I finally be? Getting lost in thoughts and dreams. I'm still awake. Haven't really been to sleep. I need a break from all these thoughts gone upside down. Feeling tired, when will I finally be home?
Yeah, we are from Germany, exactly from Pulheim, a little town near Cologne.
Yeah, and first of all, thank you, Larissa, for promoting our song Still Awake and for having us on your show. We are very proud and happy to be part of it, and we hope our English will be enough so that everybody can understand us. We had English class in school together, but it's been like
20 years ago this year. Yeah.
20 years ago.
So.
Yeah. A long time.
Yeah. Maybe we should tell something about us.
Yes, we want to talk about our career, and so we started as an acoustic duo in
2017.
Yeah, so almost 4 years ago, and we started off as a cover duo. So people booked us, or they still do book us for events like birthday parties, weddings, just public or private events in general.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
And we had this this gig where we played some acoustic stuff in our hometown church, and
evening songs and sad songs and just
And we called this this gig November Nights, and now every year we are doing this show, and we are always hoping to see new churches around here or maybe anywhere else, and
And so within this concert called November Nights, we had this one song that there was the first song that we wrote together called November Nights, and so it's like we discovered doing our own music, and we thought, well, why are we always doing cover music? We can write our own songs.
Lonely minds, empty hearts, and gloomy nights, muddy streets, memories, and shallow needs. Feels like the world has gone borderline, the road between life and death is slippery. To be doubtful aims, I miss you here. Almost done, it's the end, you will be gone. I feel so lost, drowning in the dark. Demons from the past are getting closer. My mind's so tired on this cold and gray November night.
And then there was
Then there came
the pandemic.
Yes, COVID-19, and so we had yeah.
And so all the concerts, of course, were cancelled, and all the weddings and all our work was not there anymore.
So we couldn't earn any money, but we had a lot of energy and we had a lot of creativity going on. So we thought, okay, let's
make an album.
Let's make an album. Let's write some songs, and finally we did 12 songs.
We did 12 songs in a very short amount of time. So I was here every morning, and every other day I brought new lyrics, and we talked about the lyrics,
and we were pre-recording the songs and made some put down some ideas, and now we've been recording 2 of those songs. Yeah,
and so now it's not an album, but it will be a single, each month, one single, if we can keep it up in that time. And Still Awake was the first one, and the next one will be a ballad called Let Go, and
will
that
be
will
out
be released
on 28th June.
Of
May. I'm sorry, May, of course.
Mr. Invincible, take off your mask. Show me your real face. Don't hide your scars. Miss Inaccessible, remove all your makeup.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are very, very happy writing these songs because yeah, we have a very good workflow together and we are very creative and we're just having a lot of fun writing these songs.
Yes.
And yeah, you asked us to tell you something about fun or funny events.
Funny things, yes.
It's always fun and always funny.
She's always laughing all the time. You know, we are recording some videos like this one, and she's always laughing.
Yeah, so this is like the 50th try
yeah.
or so for this
so,
video. Because I
let's
always
hope
break out.
It's gonna be great.
And we're always very vain with our hair.
A little bit.
So he's always wearing his cap.
I need to get a haircut. I will get a haircut, but not today, not before recording this video.
He wanted to postpone the video session because he hasn't had his haircut yet. But I said.
But
no.
I'm hiding my full hair under this beautiful hat.
And the other thing which is very characteristic about us is coffee.
Yes,
we
of
are
course.
both coffee addicts. We love coffee, and sometimes it's a problem in the studio.
Yeah, I got a little studio right next to this room, and it's completely filled with electric things and guitars, of course, guitars.
So many guitars.
And microphones and stuff, and sometimes. Yeah.
We are both very clumsy.
And so sometimes we crash things like coffee cups that fall down on the floor and break.
The coffee is spilled all over the guitar and
so
all over the floor and all over the lyrics. And
it happened a few times. Yeah.
And so we said that like one time in the future, if we might have our own label in the future, we will call it the Triple C, CCC, the Crash Coffee Cups.
Yes,
so
that was the idea. Let's have a look if it's gonna happen.
If you ever hear something of the Crash Coffee Cups, that's us.
Yeah.
But now we have a label and a studio, which is like an hour from here. It's the Studio 39 in Niederzier, and we are very happy to be able to record there. And it's just a good team. We're having a lot of fun there, and in general we're doing lots of studio work, and we're also doing children's songs in German though, and that's funny too.
Yeah.
We will be happy to do concerts again.
Yeah.
And, to promote our songs in live gigs, and of course there will be a big release concert hopefully at the end of this year.
Yes.
And yeah, for now we are only doing live streams, so online concerts because of the pandemic. And whenever we do a concert, it doesn't matter if it's online or if it's live, we always order pizza afterwards. That's so coffee.
That's a
and
traditional act,
that's
I guess.
us. Yeah.
Yes.
And who would have thought so 20 years ago when we went to school together that now we're way too ready.
We'd be making music together like this, and
yeah. So
this is our history, I guess.
Yes.
The way to radiant history.
Our love goes out to Ireland.
Yes. Thank you so much for having us, and yeah, check out Still Awake. Check out our music, and yeah, maybe you leave a comment or something, and. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
And the last guest on my today's monthly show is Bertil Evag. She is artist, singer, composer with soul, jazz and pop influences. She based in Paris, France, and I'm really glad to have her on my show.
You can take my body. You can take you can tear my heart, but you'll never take my mind.
be part of your show. My name is Bertie. I'm a singer and composer from Paris in France, and I'm here to introduce my hippie blue.
Do you remember this beautiful girl? This one who asked Nina, was a real beach, was your phantasma? Do you remember this beautiful girl? This one who asked Nina, was a real beach, was your phantasma? Do you remember the time we were young, when everyone was beautiful and fun? Ooh, you were so alone. You had the blues, the blues in your mind. Do you remember she was not afraid of anything? From the corners of her eyes, didn't dare to talk her, and yet you love her. Do you remember the time we were young, when everyone was beautiful and fun? Ooh, you were so alone. You had the blues, the blues, and you're still alone inside. So you're still in the blues, and you're still alone inside. You're still so shy, and you're still alone inside. So you're still in the blues, and you're still alone inside. You're still so shy, and you're still alone inside. So you're still in the blues, and you're still alone inside. You're still so shy, and you're still alone inside. So you're still in the blues, and you're still alone inside. You're still so shy. Do you remember the time we were young, when everyone was beautiful and fun? Ooh, you were so alone. You had the blues, the blues. Do you remember the time we were young, when everyone was beautiful and fun? Ooh, you were so alone. You had the blues, the blues in your mind, in your mind, in your mind, in your
I have always loved singing since I was little. Between 15 and 20 years old, I did some backup vocals and choruses for rap groups. It wasn't necessarily my thing musically, but it made me sing. At one point, I wanted to do something more serious. I had things to say, but was feeling into words to share them musically. I collaborated with a producer who allowed me to develop my vocal sensibility by being vocally coached by Miroslava at Studio Luna Rossa in Paris. I love this moment. She taught me a lot and I thank her for that. After that, I created a group with my cousin. It was pretty good. We also did a lot of concerts and we party ways, and I wanted to move on to something more professional and personal musically. I needed to feel legitimate and gain confidence. I have often been criticized for having a two-soul voice when I participated in casting. However, this tone of voice is part of me and part of my personality. It was very difficult to hear that kind of remark at first. No, I think precisely that my voice is my strength, my musical identity. Following that, I took vocal coaching lesson at the IME Professional Music School with Ryan Dupuis. I also thank her for what she transmitted to me. His approach was completely different from the one I start with. I step out of my comfort zone.
Following my star, I would take the light. 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 We're in the love, I would love, love, love. We're in the love, I would love, love, love. We're in the love. Ooh, la 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 la. I would love, love, love. It's about time for me. Life with no dropouts. It's about time for me. Life with no dropouts. It's about time for me. Life with no dropouts. It's about time for me. Life with no dropouts. We're in the love, I would love, love, love. We're in the love, I would love, love, love. We're in the love. Ooh, la 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 la. I would love, love, love. Where is the love? Ooh, la 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 la. I would love, love, love.
Then I looked for a guitarist who had the same sensibility as me, and I met Chris, who was a strange match. He understood what I expect in terms of the sound of my songs. We collaborated, found other musicians, spent hours and hours in the studio, rehearsed, and in the end, Blue was born. As a child, my parents listened to ABBA several times in the car, as did Nana Mouskouri. In my teenage years, I listened to a lot of rap and R&B, Nas, Fugees. Then later I discovered Nora Jones and Sade, of which I'm a big fan. I'm quiet prone because it's a result of a lot of work, a questioning, and it's like a representation of a part of my life where sentimentally it was intense and complicated, and I think that many people will be able to recognize in this EP. I understood that beautiful things can be born even if we believe the opposite, and that bad things can make us stronger. I feel like this EP is just the beginning. Writing Blue has freed me from my fears as an artist. In the end, what made me have a great time in this job is making songs and singing them, sharing them. Either way, whether it works or not, I would keep making songs. Larissa, thank you warmly for this interview. The support you give to artists in the process is very important, especially during this period and beyond. Discover and have fun while listening to Blue. Thank you.
Your love is king, crown you in my heart. Your love is king, never need to part. Your kisses ring, round and round and round my head, touching the very part of me. It's making my soul sing, tearing the very heart of me. I'm crying out.